Is this thing on?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Voice Podcast, a podcast for students by students. And with me here is Jason. Jason, welcome to the Voice Podcast, and please introduce yourself.
Hi there. Thanks for having me. My name is Jason Boudelier. My role at St. Lawrence College is the Academic Support Center Coordinator, and I've been working here for 12 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Awesome. So can you tell us a little bit about the services that the Academic Center, provides? I've used the Academic Center since I came to SLC. It's been an amazing, experience using the Academic Center. I think I've used them, if not more than 10 to 15 times.
Yeah. Yeah. So, so the Academic Support Center is a tutoring service, and it's previously known as the Math and Writing Center. So in the history of SLC and other colleges, colleges have a math center and a writing center, and we do have those. It's just now under the Academic Support Center, and it's a professional tutoring service where we offer core subject tutoring areas found in most programs. For example, we cover all areas of mathematics, including calculus, algebra, arithmetic, trigonometry, as well as nursing and veterinary dosage math, statistics, accounting techniques, physics, chemistry, biology, as well as anything to do with the writing process, whether it's research techniques, reading, writing, commenting on grammar techniques, spelling. We basically do everything that's found in core subjects.
Awesome. Awesome. So where can students find you, on campus and online? Where should they look for you? How can they find you?
Right. So, it's been difficult managing the hybrid model where some of us are at home, some of us are on campus, but when we're on campus, it's a tri-campus service. We're located on each campus, Brockville, Cornwall, and Kingston. In Brockville and Kingston, we're located in the library, but in Cornwall, the Academic Support Center is located in the third floor of the Alt House building. We also have an online presence, and let me just check this here. We have a website where we book all of our appointments, and it's called SLC Student Bookings. It's the same booking site where students can book tri-campus study rooms. The easiest way to find the booking site is to Google search for the Academic Support Center SLC, Google Writing Center SLC, or Google SLC Student Bookings. You can also click on the link on our SLC webpage, or by typing the URL directly into the search bar. It's www.mywco.com/SLC, and I'll spell it out: www.mywco.com/SLC. It's a writing center software, hence the WCO name.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Jason, for giving us that insight. I've booked I've made some appointments to be for the writing center before, but sometimes I'm a little bit confused on which one to book. I have the 30-minute session, the 50-minute session, or so how can students, or which one should students use, and when should they use it?
Right. So the purpose of the booking system is to, allow students equal access to our service. And so sometimes we offer 30-minute appointments. Sometimes we offer an hour appointments. Right now we're offering an hour appointments just to make it easy for everybody. But if it's a quick question, you can book a 30-minute appointment. If it's longer, an hour is better. We do have the tutors named for their types of subject expertise. So if you're looking for help with your writing or citing techniques, you want to book a writing tutor. And if you're looking for math or physics help, you want to book a math tutor. And for example, if it's accounting, you want to book an accounting tutor. Is the best service that we can offer is in-person tutoring. And so, when you're on campus, feel free to drop by and ask questions. That's the best way to do it.
Awesome. So are there guidelines for students to access the academic support center?
Right. And so as a team, Tri-Campus, we're here to help students, and we understand that sometimes it's hard to ask for help, and it's kind of, is it right for me to ask for help? We want to make sure that it's very easy to access, and we're here to support. And so that's why we don't really say do this, do that. However, it would be helpful if you are going to receive help, if you book an appointment, to show up on time, to make sure that you limit distractions during appointments, and to be prepared when you come. The other thing is that the disclaimer that we try to say is that we are here to guide, help, tutor, support. We're not here to edit anything or do the work for the students. That would be unhelpful, and also would give a student advantage over another student. So just keep in mind that the best way to receive help is to be engaged and to be prepared with questions when you come.
Awesome. So I just wanted to, like get to know a little bit of you. So I'm just
Okay.
gonna ask like random questions.
Yeah.
So cats or dogs?
Yeah, I usually don't tell anybody this, but I'm a cat person. Yeah, I've grown up with cats, and I feel like I feel connection to the cat race.
So how many cats do you have?
Right now I have one. It's a black cat. Its name is Ellie. Ellie, yeah.
So what kind of food would you banish, or do you really hate? Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough question. Oh, I wasn't prepared for this. It changes over time. So it used to be Brussels sprouts, but I do like them and eat them now. Um, uh, uh, I think I eat mostly everything.
Would you eat mushrooms?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I love mushrooms. You know,
Yeah.
something I've never tried, and I tried when I came to Canada, was octopus.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've had it. Yeah. It's different, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
exotic.
different, and yeah, it's exotic.
Yeah.
So, and I
Yeah.
loved it. It was so crunchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I know with your schedule, things have changed a little bit. So what can you say? Give us a little bit of insights with your hybrid work now as compared to how it was when it was in person.
Right. Well, as a service, there's about 15 of us Tri-Campus, 15 staff and tutors. We're trying to do our best to offer a service to students that works for both the student and the tutor. Um, it's been difficult as everyone is in different locations, but the service is there. As we get more familiar with online platforms like Microsoft Teams and Zoom, it is there. We're available to meet most times during the day. We have found as staff that a student would get the most benefit out of a in-person session, and that's because uh, there's dialogue between the student and the tutor. Body language goes a long way. So if someone is feeling a bit depressed about their academics or something, the tutor can help give some words of encouragement. So it's more than just subject tutoring. It's the human connection. The difficult thing has been, I think, students not being able to see us on campus. And so how do you find us online? We're doing our best. As I mentioned, if you try to search us through Google, send a message to me or the service, and we'll help you connect with the service.
Mm. I must say I attest to the in-person meetings as well, because I've had a lot of online, but I also had some in-person in-person tutor with the academic center. So I can attest to that it's better to be in person than to be online, especially some subject matters like accounting, maths,
Mhm.
yeah, so it's really better to have it. So Jason, is there any question you think I've not asked you yet? So
Right. Well, if I think maybe I'll just touch on what it's like to be a student and what would I do if I was in a student's shoes. So as I've been in my role for 12 years, as a student myself before, and actually, in the past few years, we as professionals, we take courses. I think the hardest thing is to recognize, it's not shameful to ask for help. Maybe just confirming what is something that is helpful. Everybody that works in the academic support centers is supportive, and they've been in the same shoes as students, and that's why they work here. And each day that we help a multitude of students, staff are delighted that they had the interaction and they were able to guide students. We do feel a bit bad when there's an overwhelming amount of content coming through for the student, but we do our best to help the way we can. So I encourage students to reach out and don't be shy.
Amazing. So when I came and I wanted to have somebody look over my materials, look over my writing. You have to write a lot of essays, reflective essay here. So I wanted a second eye. So it was, I think I don't know how I found it, but I think I went online and found it, or somebody told me about, I don't remember how, but I finally got to it, because I think if you really want to make those high grades, have your work being free of grammar, spelling, and all that, you have to have somebody to look over, and the academic support center is there to help you. If you also need support in various areas, accounting, maths, sciences, I think most difficult courses, they are all available at the academic support center. So I'm just going to ask you one more question, and that will be that.
Problem. Yeah.
So do you, if someone wants to pursue a career in your field, where do they start? What should they do? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's not the easiest question, but Mike, the role that I am in, I'm lucky to be able to work with a team of staff and offer academic support for students. I also liaison with faculty, management, and other programs to make sure that the service we're offering is up to date for students. So my role really was defined with an educational background and knowing how education works. It's also it's a lot of data entry and working with different teams. So I think so in the role that I'm in, something similar to business or educational background, with a lot of tutoring support, whether volunteer or paid, would be a highlight. I've been tutoring since I've been 17, so I've been tutoring many decades, and it's just something that comes natural to me. I like helping, and so if that's the kind of person that you are, maybe it's a role for you in the future.
It's been amazing. It's been an amazing time with you today, and I sincerely appreciate your time with us. Thank you so much, Jessie, for coming on the Voice podcast. And and for our listeners or viewers, make sure you follow us on all our social media handles at SA Voice Podcast, and all listening channels at Spotify, Apple Podcast, and the Voice Podcast. Thank you, everyone. And
thank you.
Bye.